Hello and a very warm welcome to Verdict 2012. I'm Smriti Rastogi with all the election buzz from Gujarat. And first, talking about the top story of the day, scrutiny of nominations for the first phase of polling in Gujarat will be done tomorrow. Yesterday was the last day of filing nominations for the first phase. For 87 seats in the first phase, 1,534 candidates have filed their nominations. Candidates can withdraw their nomination papers latest by November 28th. Polling for the first phase is on December 13th. Candidates for the polling in Gujarat can withdraw their nomination papers latest by November 28th. Polling for the first phase is on December 13th. And scrutiny for the nominations papers for the first phase of polling in Gujarat will be done tomorrow. Yesterday was the last day for filing nominations for the first phase. For all the 87 seats which are there in the first phase, 1,534 candidates have filed their nominations. Moving on to some other information, Gujarat Congress President Arjun Modwadia has slammed Chief Minister Narendra Modi's 3D campaign. Speaking to reporters today, he questioned the expenditure incurred for setting up the satellite-based 3D imagery and demanded an investigation.
जिस प्रचार की कॉस्ट एक शो की 5 करोड़ से ज्यादा आ रही है और जिसमें 500 करोड़ से ज्यादा ये खर्चा हो रहा है, तो इतना पैसा नरेंद्र मोदी के पास कहां से आया? वो कहां कमाने के लिए गए थे? और इतना एक्सटॉर्शन मनी का उपयोग हो रहा है तो उसकी जांच होनी चाहिए। लेकिन अब जनता जान चुकी है कि ये सभी जैसी तरह नरेंद्र मोदी का नकली चेहरा 3D के जरिए आ रहा है, ऐसी तरह नकली खुशी 17 साल से वो दे रहे हैं।
And a day after filing nominations for the first phase of voting ended, BJP leader Venkaiah Naidu rallied for the party in Vadodara today. He said that Chief Minister Narendra Modi's performance would speak for itself in next month's assembly polls and that he was confident that the BJP would come back to power in the state.
कांग्रेस निराश होके हताश होके कुछ भी कह सकते हैं। लोग काम देख के वोट करते। नरेंद्र भाई ने, भारतीय जनता पार्टी का सरकार ने बढ़िया काम किया, अच्छा काम किया और लोग देखेंगे 50 साल का कांग्रेस ने क्या किया और 10-12 साल में बीजेपी नरेंद्र भाई के नेतृत्व में क्या किया, दोनों का तुलना करेंगे और वोट करेंगे। मुझे पूर्ण विश्वास है।
And on to some other information from Gujarat. Former Gujarat Chief Minister Keshubhai Patel, who had left BJP to form his own political outfit, Gujarat Parivartan Party, that is GPP, addressed an election rally in his home turf, Rajkot, today. He said that people of Gujarat want change and that the GPP would usher in stability and development in Gujarat.
यात्रा में भी साथ में थी, लोगों का जबरदस्त रिस्पॉन्स बोलते कि चलो मोदी को हटाओ, मोदी जी को हटाओ, ऐसा करके नारा लगाते हैं और बापा आए इतना खुश हो जाते हैं कि हमारी सुनने वाला कोई आया।
And Keshubhai Patel was accompanied by his daughter Sonal Desai, who is an Ahmedabad-based doctor. Sonal said that she was happy with the response at her father's rally. Meanwhile, the Election Commission has expressed hope that it has fielded in two new icons, shuttler Saina Nehwal and boxer Mary Kom, will be able to encourage women and youth to come out in large numbers to vote in the forthcoming Gujarat elections. A survey conducted by the Commission in Gujarat shows that women lag behind when it comes to voting. Addressing the press yesterday, Election Commission Director Akshay Raut said promotional messages with the new icons will be released soon.
और अभी दो आइकन्स के साथ हम काम कर रहे हैं। नेशनल आइकन वो है हमारे साइना नेहवाल और मैरी कॉम, जो हमारे ओलंपिक गोल्ड मेडलिस्ट फीमेल स्पोर्ट्स स्टार हैं। उनका डेब्यू, मेरा ये उम्मीद है कि उनका डेब्यू ही होगा गुजरात में, क्योंकि हमने उनको नेशनल आइकन के बेसिस पर लिया है और उनके साथ अभी काम हो रहा है। उनका प्रमोशनल मैसेजेस आ जाएगा, तो दैट विल बी ऑल्सो सर्कुलेटेड।
And time for a short break. Coming up next, IIM Ahmedabad Professor Anil Gupta says Gujarat has had a lopsided development. Stay with us.
Lawyers are using it as a tool to subvert the system.
Bail is the rule and jail is the exception.
Supreme Court judgment is a law.
Media hype and glare on these cases.
It is said that the law is an ass.
So right of the society cannot be ignored.
Law of the land.
A new series on Rajya Sabha TV.
A number of question marks over what kind of role will Aadhaar really play.
I think a substantial portion, maybe more than 200 million people or around that. Food security bill, which is going to be coming and becoming an act. Now that provides for portability of entitlement. Identity is now linked to the biometrics of the person.
Watch To The Point with R.S. Sharma, only on Rajya Sabha TV.
Whether you're an investor, a consumer, an entrepreneur, or just someone who wants to understand economic policy a little better.
I'm increasingly becoming a skeptic of Davos.
The government should actually issue inflation index ban.
The governor had too many choices because liquidity was tight.
We need this budget to be making a real strong statement.
This is the show to watch.
Catch Policy Watch every Saturday 10 p.m. on Rajya Sabha television.
Killer sea waves have wiped out villages across the coastlines.
You have to walk up to a distance of about 10 kilometers as what we are doing.
Huge landmass is already under the sea. How has this climatic phenomena impacted the livelihoods of millions of people? Watch our special report on the coast in crisis only on Rajya Sabha television.
Hello and welcome to State of the Economy, a show that connects you with the prominent policymakers and thinkers.
Basically begin to focus on democratization of information.
Is doing a better job on the revenue front. Trust begets trust, and you have to do it step by step, brick by brick.
Economy is something which cannot grow with a non-functional government.
But now again, apparently real estate prices are booming because that's where a lot of money laundering is taking place.
Aadhaar becomes a financial address.
State of the Economy, only on Rajya Sabha television.
Watch India's top politicians as never seen before. Hear the untold side of their personalities. See them up close and personal in a weekend special, It's My Life, only on Rajya Sabha television.
Welcome back to Verdict 2012. And to get more information on all these developments in Gujarat, we have with us senior journalist R.K. Mishra. So a very warm welcome to Rajya Sabha TV. So first of all, if we talk about the overall electioneering process in Gujarat, what details will you give us on this front?
Well, the election scene in Gujarat is just about warming up as the first list of the BJP is out. Two lists of the Congress have come out. The scene is just about warming up. But to sort of put it in perspective, this is the first time that the Gujarat Chief Minister in his decade-long career in power faces, I personally believe, the toughest election of his life so far.
And how many
there are factors of his 10 years in power. You see, 2 elections, he's been having a steamroller sort of a victory over the Congress. The Congress was not able to put up much of a show. The first election came post-2002. It was in the shadow of the Godra and also in the statewide communal riots that followed. After that, he was able to steamroll through as there was a division between the minority and the majority community, and it was a thumping victory for Mr. Modi. Secondly, in the second one in 2007, there was a fall in the number of seats, but he still did very well, 117. Contrary to what most opinion polls are saying, the fact remains that this time the battle has been joined by the Congress. And it has been joined at all levels. So this time the fight is going to be tough. There is going to be a division of votes in terms of the Keshubai factor, not Keshubai alone. It's more in terms of the partidar votes. If you see the pattern of the last 2 elections, Mr. Modi would get over anti-incumbency by removing or changing almost about 50% of his MLAs. In the first list so far, that number is drastically down. He's not been able to change so many people. Secondly, for the first time, the Congress is putting up some semblance of, is showing some semblance of unity. And that is because just post the Sadbhavna in September last year by Mr. Modi, the Congress put its act together, and within almost about a month, they were on the road. So there are a whole lot of factors which are going to be affecting the outcome. Would be too early to say.
Mr. Mishra, if we talk about BJP has fielded in new faces for the first phase of elections. Yeah. How many new phases are there?
No, I'll tell you that they have not been able, I wouldn't be able to go into the numbers as immediately, but I can tell you that it was largely expected that at least 45 to 50% of the sitting MLAs would be changed. There were a whole lot of people, even at one point of time it was said that Mr. Vajubhai Wala, a senior party leader in Rajkot, would be replaced by a younger Vijay Rupani. Lots of these things were to be there. But that list, when the first list came out of 87, that number is drastically down. It's about, I think, about 10 or 15 who have been changed in that number. By and large, the larger number have been retained. So sitting MLAs, that's the first time that Mr. Modi has done that. Obviously, there are other factors working. And a large number of Patels, if you notice the first number, where is the Keshubai factor working? The Keshubai factor works in a manner that a whole lot of people have been, of all the 3 parties, have been giving tickets to Patels. BJP 17, Congress 14, Gujarat Parivartan Party 21. That's in terms of Yuva Patels. We're a fairly large number in the first list. So that means that both sides are worried about this factor, this Patel factor.
Mr. Mishra, thank you so much for joining us on this. We appreciate you getting us all the details on these latest developments. And now, meanwhile, talking about our next story, Gujarat Chief Minister Narendra Modi has pegged the state's development as his biggest achievement while seeking re-election. However, IIM Ahmedabad professor Anil Gupta has a different take on this issue. Speaking to our correspondent Bilal Zaidi, he said that development is nothing new in Gujarat and had been happening before Modi came to power. He also said that Gujarat has had a lopsided progress. While there has been a progress in the industrial sector, people are suffering from lack of basic amenities and malnutrition.
That Gujarat has been growing for a long time, at least for 20 years. And thanks to the convergence of infrastructure policies, thanks to the convergence of industrial training institutions which provided trained workforce, thanks to the liberal no-frills policy for inviting investments and getting them fast-track, there has been, Gujarat has been a destination for a long time for people who believe in entrepreneurial culture and who would wish to have non-interfering bureaucracy. So, in that sense, growth is certainly there and we must be proud of it. But it is not something which has happened just in the last 10 years. Last 10 years have added to it and have improved infrastructure enormously, have maybe made the decision-making faster. So that could have contributed to it. So when it comes to malnutrition, when it comes to education, when it comes to health, when it comes to livelihood, we still have a problem, and serious problem. When it comes to ecological balance, when it comes to sustainability, the way we use groundwater and the declining groundwater table in the state, we have one of the worst parameters in health. There have been some improvements, for example, in delivery of children. There has been a wonderful program where private sector was roped in delivering, having institutional deliveries, and that brought down the maternity mortality and also child mortality during birth. So there has been some improvement in that portion. But when it comes to overall health parameters, we haven't done much. Education, awful. Both the quality of school education and the quality of college education, terrible. And there's no reason why it can't be improved. Now look at it from the point of view of how growth could be more inclusive. So for instance, the milk revolution, which made this state popular, also made it imperative somehow for the people not to keep milk at home for children. So every drop of milk was sold. And the result is that a lot of children grew up on tea rather than milk. And I wrote about this issue in '84 in a paper, Why Poor Don't Cooperate, and had a long debate with NDTV at that time, suggesting them that they should think about local consumption, local distribution as well, not just buying milk and giving it to urban areas. Somehow they didn't pay attention at that time. They're not paying much attention either, even now. But there's some effort to now correct this. Similarly, when it comes to agriculture, Gujarat has had spectacular growth of cotton, BT cotton, from 30 lakh bales 6-7 years ago, 8 years ago, to 110 lakh bales, more than 3 times production.
And in our segment Chopal, the members of the royal family of Bhuj have shared their thoughts on the upcoming elections. They say while on one hand development is taking place, corruption is also on the rise.
मैं मौजूद हूं भुज में और यहां पर मैं बैठा हूं कच्छ के राज परिवार से जुड़े हुए महत्वपूर्ण लोगों के साथ। अभी जो डेवलपमेंट एक तरफ, राजनीति एक तरफ, कौन हावी है?
कच्छ के बारे में जो मैं बात करूं तो कच्छ का बहुत अच्छा डेवलपमेंट हुआ है। इसको डेवलपमेंट देख के तो हम जरूर कह सकते हैं कि नया कच्छ उदय हो रहा है, आगे जा रहा है। और आपने पॉलिटिक्स के बारे में पूछा तो यहाँ के जो लोग हैं वो विकास भी चाहते हैं, संस्कृति भी चाहते हैं, अच्छे लोग भी चाहते हैं। जिस तरह माहौल बनता जा रहा है और हम देखते जा रहे हैं, तो विकास के साथ तो कच्छ है ही, लेकिन लोग भी ऐसे चाहिए जिसको कच्छ के लोग चाहते हों। उसके हृदय में बैठी हुई व्यक्ति अगर आती है तो पूरा कच्छ विकास के साथ जुड़ा है, ऐसा हम लोगों का मानना है।
यहाँ पर कल्चर के मामले में एक कौन सी ऐसी महत्वपूर्ण विशेष चीज है जिसके बारे में आप भारत को जानकारी देना चाहें?
कच्छ की जो भौगोलिक परिस्थिति है वो भारत से अलग है, क्योंकि यहाँ रण भी है, समुद्र भी है और डूंगराळ प्रदेश भी है, और जो यहाँ की लैंग्वेज है, भाषा है, वो भी अलग है। और ऐसे देखा जाए तो कच्छ जो प्रदेश है भारत में जितने ज़िले हैं उसमें दूसरा नंबर उसका है एरिया में भी, और यहाँ के जो लोग हैं वो पूरे दुनिया में फैले हुए हैं और दुनिया में अपना नाम निकाला है।
आपसे जानना चाहूँगा कि एक बहुत लंबा इतिहास आपने देखा, ऊंच देखा, नीच देखा, चीज़ें समय बदलते देखा, सत्ता बदलते देखा, वित्तीय स्थिति बदलते देखा, बहुत कुछ देखा है। उसमें आपके अनुभव के मुताबिक अब जो कच्छ जिस दिशा जा रहा है वो क्या है?
अभी जो विकास होता है वो कच्छ में पहले वो धरतीकंप के बाद बहुत अच्छा विकास हुआ है और इंडस्ट्रीज भी बहुत आए हुए और विकास भी बहुत अच्छा हुआ है।
इसी मुद्दे पे कि बहुत चीज़ें बदली, बहुत नई चीज़ें आई, नया माहौल हुआ, क्या राज परिवार से लेकर के आप लोगों की तरफ से क्या किस तरह से देखते हैं आप बदलते हुए माहौल?
हाँ जी, बहुत खूब विकास हुआ है, लेकिन भ्रष्टाचार वाला विकास हुआ है। समग्र भारत देश में से ज़्यादा ये गुजरात में भी ये कच्छ एपी सेंटर गिना जाता है, ये गुजरात के पॉलिटिक्स में है। इस हिसाब से ऐसे विकास हुआ है जरूर, लेकिन भ्रष्टाचार वाला विकास जो सब लोग एपी सेंटर के हिसाब से यहाँ के जो सभी 80% मेरे हिसाब से 80% लोग क्रिमिनल माइंडेड हो गए हैं। दिन ब दिन क्रिमिनल केसेस ज़्यादा हो रहे हैं, पर प्रांतीय लोग यहाँ आ रहे हैं। इसलिए जो कच्छ का जो खुमारी वाला था, कच्छ एक अलग टाइप का जो विकास हो रहा था, इससे जरा अलग होके ये समझ लो कि कच्छ की संस्कृति और अस्मिता थोड़ी थोड़ी नष्ट हो जा रही है।
एक बदले हुए माहौल को आप दर्शाते हैं। एक परिवार से, एक ट्रेडिशन से, एक हिस्ट्री से जुड़े रहे हैं, परिवार से भी जुड़े रहे हैं, राज परिवार से भी जुड़े हैं, लेकिन चीज़ें आपके शरीर पे देखने से बदली हुई नजर आ रही है।
जिस हिसाब से आप बोल रहे हैं कि कच्छ का जो विकास किया हुआ है, ये कच्छ के जो 8000 ट्रकें यहाँ पे थी, अभी मैं ऑलरेडी अभी ट्रांसपोर्ट एसोसिएशन का प्रेसिडेंट भी हूँ। जिस हिसाब से यहाँ पे 8000 गाड़ियों को कोई धंधा नहीं मिल रहा था, अभी जिस हिसाब से विकास हुआ है और 10,000 गाड़ी आ जाए तो उनको भी काम मिल सके, ऐसी पोजीशन यहाँ पे हो गई है। विकास बहुत हुआ है और विकास के हिसाब से आज अच्छे आदमी आएंगे तो अच्छे आदमी के हिसाब से अच्छा विकास हो जाएगा।
जमीन अचानक बहुत महंगी हो गई, वो और जमीन अभी फिलहाल ज्यादातर है तो आपके वर्ग के पास है, उसको लेकर के क्या कुछ चीजें बदली जानी चाहिए?
कच्छ और ज़मीन के बारे में, कच्छ का पहले तो मैं आपको ये बताऊं कि हमारी कच्छ की जो धरती है, जो हमारी माँ है, वो पूरी सजी हुई है, गहनों से भरी हुई है। इसके पास इतनी दौलत है, सब लोगों को वो आकर्षित कर रही है। हमारे पास खनिज है, नदी है, दरिया है, डूंगर है और इतनी विशाल संपत्ति है। जो इसका विकास हो रहा है वो हमारे पास है, उसको देख के सब आ रहे हैं और उनको प्रोत्साहन भी मिल रहा है। अब आई ज़मीन की बात, तो ज़मीन जो है, जो इंडिया की मैं बात करूं और गुजरात का तो फर्स्ट नंबर का ज़िला है, इंडिया में सबसे बड़ा ज़िला कच्छ है। और इससे आगे जो मैं बात करूं तो कच्छ कोई ज़िला नहीं है, कच्छ जो है एक प्रदेश है। कच्छ सौराष्ट्र और गुजरात, कच्छ एक स्टेट है। उसकी आगे खुमारी थी, है, उसकी भाषा भी अलग है, उसके तरीका जो अलग है, उसका रहन सहन वो भी अलग है। अब आज जो हम देख रहे हैं, मेरे को इतना डर लगता है। जमीन तो है, लेकिन हम सब कच्छियों की मेहनत से हमारी माँ सजी हुई है, इनको किसी की नज़र न लागे और हमारी ज़मीन, हमारी दौलत हमारे कच्छ के उपयोग में आए, यही हम सब क्षत्रिय भी चाहते हैं और कच्छ के सब कच्ची लोग अब ये बोलना चाहते हैं कि हमारी ज़मीन कहीं चली न जाए, कि जिसका हमारा हम ऐसे न हो जाए कि हम बाहरी हो जाए
और बाहर के लोग
क्या आपका
भी यही मानना है?
ठीक है, यही मानना है कि भाई हम लोग का हमारा पूरा हो जाए, बाहर के बैठ के रहे कि हम लोग उनके पास से काम ना ले। अभी जिस हिसाब से पोजीशन है सीआर के, बाहर के लोग यहाँ इतने आगे हैं कि ऐसा ना हो जाए कि भाई हम लोग उनके अंडर में काम करना चालू हो जाए।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद मुझसे बात करने के लिए, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
And that's all we have for you in today's edition of Verdict 2012. Keep watching Rajya Sabha TV for more news and updates.